Nice, we canceled this base. Okay, we are Akali versus a Vladimir. And this matchup actually is this is a matchup where a lot of Akali players have issues with, because every time Akali trades, Vladimir heals back up. So they do have a lot of issues against this matchup, but to be honest, as long as you play with your power spikes, you should be able to win. So when are my power spikes? My power spikes is the gunblade. So once I get my gunblade, I actually beat Vladimir hard. At this point in the lane, you kind of want to just chill out and try your best to farm. Also, you know Vladimir's empowered Q? Boom. Yeah, his empowered Q that's about to come up here. You do not want to get hit by that. As long as you can avoid his empowered Q, you should be fine in lane. Okay, I just avoided it. Nice. And I'm going to continue pushing him in. And if you see me play Akali, I try to push in basically every single matchup. And especially against range matchups, it's really good to push the opponent in, because they have to pick between getting CS and poking you. And when they're left with that alternative, most of the time they'll go for the CS, and then you will just not get poked. And then he has his empowered here. Careful, careful. Okay. That's all this is. Just try to farm, push the lane, and don't get hit by his empowered Q. The minions are a bit closer to his tower here. Okay. Q's me. That's okay. I Q him and the minions. And we're going to continue to try to push the lane. Here's his empowered. Back out. Space it. Perfectly spaced. He couldn't get his empowered Q on me. And then we just continue pushing. And also, we want to use our Shroud like off CD, by the way. Like, not only does our Shroud make us invis, it also gives us... Ow, we missed the CS. It also gives us energy. So, we want to just spam our W, like literally off cooldown, by the way. Or a couple seconds off cooldown. We have our Shroud again. Just like that. Looks like there's a fight down here, but we're just gonna focus on pushing this wave in. As long as Vladimir can't go, I think it's okay. Oh, that's super unlucky. You know what? I don't think I'm gonna get that CS. I'm just gonna walk over here, see what we can do. Okay, nice, guys. I'm gonna slightly walk here. Okay, I see an angle, honestly. I don't think they'll expect me to be here, too. Wow. Okay, so Sona had flash. I had no idea she had flash. I thought she would have used it by now, I'm not gonna lie. Let's just try our best to get it back to the lane here without losing as much. Oh boy. Okay, so that roam was terrible for our lane, but we're just gonna have to play from behind here. Okay, Vladimir's there too. So my roam doesn't work, but his does. Wow, that's really painful. Let's try to get a plate here, because we did see Vladimir down there. He got a kill and assist. Kind of blows for us, but you know, it is what it is. It is solo queue after all. And we're just gonna keep pushing this lane. I think we could one-shot this wave here and attempt to base afterwards. Let's see. Yeah, we have our shard coming up as well. Let's try to queue all 6 minions at the same time to ensure the fastest push possible. Okay, he's already back. There we go. And we're gonna just back out all the way. And he might actually, if he's good, he will try to stop us. So let's just go all the way back here and hit our base behind these raptors. Yeah, if I stopped over here, he would have definitely canceled my base. This is a non-can wave that I'm basing on, but I'm basing pretty quickly, so I should be like... I shouldn't lose that many minions. Hopefully not. And I'm just gonna use my E and W as well to get to the lane faster. Vladimir went this way. And now we have our Hex Tech Alternator, which is a very, very strong item in Akali. She does a lot of damage with this item, so... we're gonna look for stuff here now. And we're gonna hit 6 as well, so this is perfect. Okay, be careful, Malphite. I think Vladimir went topside, or he might have based. Regardless, we're just gonna slow push this. Let the minions kill each other so we deny the most amount of minions possible. Actually, he's top, he's top. Let's just continue pushing. Nice! Good stuff. Good fucking stuff. If we get kills bot here, this would be amazing.
I work alone. It's better for everyone.
Ouchie. Okay. That's good anyways. Their ADC loses so much. Maybe we could get another plate here. Yeah, oh my god, that's just so good. So Vladimir has 3 KP, we have 0. But we are still slowly getting a lead here. Just from getting plates mid. And not really going for these random roams. We already went for 1 roam, which didn't work out for us. So we're just gonna stick to our lane and only roam when it's pretty good for us. And not when it's quite flippy. Because like we saw, it just did not work out for us. We have 6 now though, and we have quite a bit of damage. I think as long as we avoid the Vladimir empowered Q, we can start winning this lane now. I'm gonna E in and start trading like this. Okay, he ulted. I don't want to give him empowered Q though. Nice. Okay, so he has no ult now. That will help us in any upcoming fights. And we're just going to continue pushing the lane in. We drank our potion that we've been holding for basically the entire game. Okay, he's getting some Qs on me. You know what? I'm going to get a fruit here. We have a timer. We push our lane in. We're going to go eat some fruits. Fruits are healthy. Okay, we heal back up and then we go back mid. By the way, the fruits spawn 6 minutes to 6:30. So around this time, if you're low on HP and you don't want to base or you cannot base, you can go get the fruits. Okay, so we basically have full lane control in this lane from now on. Ah, shit. He does sustain up, so I mean, there's another fruit down here. If we need to, we'll go good for that. We'll go play for that. Okay, Salas is invading. I'm gonna try my best to hover him. Okay, nothing. He did get the camps though, so that's a W. Okay, he's gonna get empowered Q again. Let's just not give it to him. Yep, he Q'd me, but he didn't empower Q me. And I'm gonna put a ward here to protect myself from the Jace. And our team's also doing Dragon, so there is a chance they try to contest that. Empowered Q, once again, we just spaced that. I don't think he's hit me with an empowered Q like once this entire game, which is exactly what you should be going for. Okay, push that lane in, we push the cannon wave in, and I think we are just gonna hit base. And we're gonna be one step closer to our Hex Tech Gunblade here. Yeah, he's having a hard time pushing that in. Let's just get that and let's just go immediately. Notice how I'm not waiting for my HP to be completely full. I am just running out because I do have lifesteal and I do know this Vladimir wants to base himself. So I can just lifesteal off the waves and just not miss any time. If I waited full HP in base, maybe I lose a minion here from the tower. You never know. You just want to be as efficient as possible. Nice, we canceled this base. Okay. I don't know what he was doing, but we got him. I'm not sure why he didn't pull. But either way, I mean, we're playing the lane as well as possible, and we're getting rewarded. I might just hit B here. Hopefully this is not worded, and we can just be out here. It looks like we're fine. If you play lane well, the enemy will eventually make a mistake. The lower rank you are, the more mistakes the enemies will make. So if you play patiently, you stick to your game plan, and just let stuff play out as is, you will most likely win the games by capitalizing on mistakes like that. And learning how to capitalize on the mistake is a whole nother conversation, but making the enemy make mistakes is more important than that, in my opinion. Because if the enemy doesn't make any mistakes, then there's nothing you can capitalize on. So, and like I said earlier in this game, once we have Gunblade, we just stat check the fuck out of Vladimir. So now we do have Gunblade, so we're gonna beat him really hard. Santa wants to look here, I guess. I'm gonna try to help my team here. Okay, we got all 3 grubs. Salas is just walking out that way. I'm not sure if he has a I wasn't sure if he had pool or not, but I think it's better safe to just back out there. We don't know where anyone is.
Quick and deadly.
Okay, empowered Q. I kind of want Senna to leave me alone because every time Senna's here, Sona's like matching. And it's just like, I don't want both supports here. I just want it to be a 1v1 lane. I see Jace. What we can do here is we can actually bait him. Okay. There we go. We made him waste his time. I wanted to like stall him longer, but obviously it didn't work. He was just rushing to go to his bot side. We know Jace's bot side, so if we hug top, we should be in... Jesus Christ. Okay, so we decided to ult him and look for a trade. This is actually really good. We made Vladimir Ghost and we made him ult, yep. We have our gunblade still. I don't think he expects me to have gunblade. And I think that will be really advantageous here. He pulled early. There we go. He didn't expect me to have gunblade, so that burst was like very immediate with our electrocute pop. And we know that Jace was 1 HP, or he just died actually, so he's coming out from base. We know where everyone is. We have triple grubbies. We're gonna stay here. This might look greedy, but we have all the information that we need in order to overstay like this. And we're just gonna push this, and we're gonna base. We have 1.6k gold. This is amazing, and we are 10 CS per minute. We're over. We're 30 CS up on this Vladimir. And I think the next item that I'm gonna build is I might build Orb because they do have a Vladimir and a Sona for healing. So an Orb is actually really good. One mistake I just made is that I did not switch my yellow word to a red word. I definitely should have switched to a red word because when you're side laning, a red word is much more useful than a yellow word. And when you're playing in lane, a yellow word is usually more useful than a red word. So that's like the rule of thumb that I go by. And we just simply forgot. And that happens. We're only human. We usually don't forget, but it is what it is. We can get red word on our next base. Dragon also spawns in 20 seconds. Okay. Maybe I could... Oh, no. I could one-shot him here, but Jace was behind them. Like, we saw Jace behind. So we're gonna have to respect. Yeah, meanwhile, mid turret's dying. Okay, their bot duo is bot. This is good for us because our bot lane will beat the Vladimir. Okay, we just made him ult. But their bot lane cannot beat me. So mid's winning, bot's winning. It's a win-win situation here. Malphite's TPing, that's a little bit optimistic honestly, but as long as there's no casualties, I'm not too worried. We're still doing good. We're 10 CS per minute, and we're just side laning here. Honestly, I'm gonna put my shroud down, E this, and go for a poke and get the turret plating. It's one of my favorite things to do. Okay, and we're just playing it slow. We can dive these people, but like, I'm not forcing anything. If I force and we ended up like it ends up not working, it could go really badly. Okay. I saw my Jace fighting, so I just decided to do that. Okay, yeah, that's exactly what. When you force, bad things happen. There you go. There's an example. I did that to show you guys that you should not do stuff like that and just let things happen naturally. Kappa Chungus. We just got caught. Like our ult 2 was running out and we felt like the need to use it. So we just like clicked it on Sona like that. That was terrible. It is what it is though. I mean, we gave a massive shutdown to the Vladimir. But the rest of the team's doing fine. Let's just not throw like that again and we should be good moving forward. Also, notice how I'm not switching to red word anymore. It's because I have 2 stacks on my yellow word. The only exception I make to not switching to red word in the mid game is when I have 2 stacks on my yellow word. I feel like if I switch to red word, it's like I'm wasting words for like free words that I have. So I really don't like doing that. I'd rather use the yellow words and then switch it. So surely next phase we will have the red word. It's a 4v5 up there low key. They have to be very, very careful. You know what? I'm gonna just... I was gonna run straight there, but now that they got a kill, they don't need me. So I'm gonna just keep on pushing bot lane. Vladimir is probably gonna be here to answer. I don't even think Vladimir was up there actually, so... Once Vladimir, if he does answer, I will just roam and look for something mid. Yeah, there he is. We're just gonna word here. And these are called the faker words, by the way. Wording here and here. Faker usually words here and puts a control word here. He does that a lot when you see him play in the LCK, which is the Korean league. And he does it because it's good. So like I try to do it too when I have 2 words. Good stuff, guys. And we're just gonna keep on doing the same thing. Oh, they gotta be careful. We're not gonna go to that because we're late to the fight.
Everyone dies.
Okay, they killed Silas. If I was there, I wouldn't have done anything. So I'm just gonna keep pushing. Wow, that's a strong Draven. Okay, I don't know how he died, but he did. Either way, we're not gonna try to salvage plays like that. Salvaging plays is like not the way, especially if you have guaranteed gold sitting right next to you. Like this is guaranteed gold, right? I almost got the entire turret, which I will now. This is a way better play than running mid and seeing what we can do and trying to help our team. This is a guaranteed gold play, and in the long run, this will just help you. Like maybe if I went there, I could clean up and save them and stuff, but it won't happen all the time. And when it doesn't, it really hurts you. So we want to be consistent with our gameplay. Okay, we're gonna push this, and we're just gonna get our base in here. We do have our Shadow Flame, so let's get that. We're very, very strong. We have more than 10 CS per minute this game, which is excellent, which means we're playing macro really well. And we're also not missing too many CS. Now I get the red word. It's still 18 minutes, so we're not too late on it. And we grab a control word. That might be a dead Vladimir. Let's see what happens. And we're just gonna run back and try to finish the game, actually. No, you know what? I don't want Riven getting free plates, and I don't want him getting free farm. So I'm gonna match the Riven. Our team wins 4v4, so there's no reason for me to be there and making it a 5v4. Which they already win. So we want to just match this Riven here, make sure she doesn't get too much farm. And honestly, if she goes for this turret, I will possibly fight her. Okay, we defended successfully. You know what? I'm gonna just run over here and fuck the cannon. I want to stop her base. Wow, she ran all the way back. Yeah, she went completely all the way back. Then she deserves to get a base in. She's still not here. Yeah, she really went far. Okay. Looks like my team's winning. I'm gonna just go here and end the game with them. Question mark pinging me. Well, that was an interactive game. There we go. We did nothing and we won. But we played well in our lane. That's what matters.